Hello everybody, we're back with another video. It's kind of wonky today. Changed the setup. We got these four men crossing the Abbey Road to the Abbey Road Studios. Well, if you didn't know, Abbey Road is the 12th studio album by the Beatles. And in my opinion, it's amazing. With a Abbey Road melody at the end and the amazing song Something, Here Comes the Sun, Because, Here, She's So Heavy, or No, I Want You, She's So Heavy, Oh Darling, even Maxwell Silverhammer, Octopus's Garden, Come Together, and stuff like Carry That Weight, Her Majesty, Polythene Pam, Mean Old Mr. Mayo. Amazing. If you didn't know, Abbey Road is the final recorded album by the Beatles, even though it's people actually believe, some people believe that Let It Be is the final one, which technically you would be right if you're run by studio releases. Unfortunately, John Lennon quit after Abbey Road released, a couple of days after, which is a shame. This is really when people quit, when finally the engineer of the Beatles quit because of toxicity. And this is where the infamous fall rumor comes back again. And if you didn't notice, Paul doesn't have shoes on, which was a hint to everybody that Paul was dead. Actually, the real explanation was he was hot and it was really hot out that day, so he took off his sandals. That's why he's going barefoot. Yeah, don't overthink it. Not so the whole thing with each Beatles member dressed in a special way. Apparently, John Lennon was supposed to be the preacher, Ringo was the undertaker to prepare the body, and George was the grave digger. Which, no. These are really cool figures. I got this off Etsy. But, yeah, no. It's pretty simple. It's not really a theory. It shouldn't be a theory. And stuff like Oh Darling, people have a hard time singing because... But if you didn't know, it was meant to sound like Paul was rehearsing and singing for weeks. That's why George Harrison's Something is amazing. It was written for Patty Boyd and is considered by Frank Sinatra the best love song. And was truly showing that George Harrison wrote some of the best songs by the Beatles, which this album had some of his most masterful craft. Other songs like Here Comes the Sun is still a beautiful piece. As some we almost play once COVID ends, I know. Oh crap, I think I said the word. But yeah. Feels like it's kind of getting close to the end, guys, of this series. And it's gotta be kind of sad. As many albums as many things as we've done, this has truly been remarkable, and I've loved hanging out with all of you during these reviews. Let's get back to the story. So if you didn't know, Maxwell Silverhammer is probably the most hated song from this because of its recording period by the Beatles. It took weeks, John Lennon said. And we find out that there's real silver pieces, which is really cool. And the thing with Maxwell Silverhammer is its story. You know, it's got a very dark story to it, but has a very upbeat sound. I love the song. Octopus's Garden. I kind of went into that last episode, but let's restate it. So Octopus's Garden is when Ringo left the Beatles for a little while, went on vacation with Maureen, and they went down and they found out these caves, and these rocks would protect the octopuses. It's their garden, protect their cave. This really inspired Ringo, so when he got back up, he wrote the song Octopus's Garden, which is another amazing Ringo song. Ringo really was usually the vocalist, more of a vocalist for the other Beatles songs, but he did great on writing the song. The Abbey Road melody, if you didn't know, is consisted of a bunch of short songs mixed together to finalize Abbey Road. And then you have songs like Come Together, which is a very good song for new people to the Beatles. The bass line in this is amazing, and just for an album that, was during the Beatles, a harder time for the Beatles and was no longer this happy-go-lucky band right now. Of course, there were still happy moments, but it was the beginning of the end. The White Album was really the thing that solidified this, but I think Abbey Road is the finale of this drama. And it's going to be the final mention of Paul is dead. I'm King. Let it be as one more mention. But the thing with this album that other people might not notice is, its fact of the matter is, the man in the back. I didn't mention. If you look at the back of the album cover, you might notice that man standing there. That's actually a tourist that was coming in visiting London. And he noticed 4 strange men crossing a road. If you didn't know, Abbey Road is considered a modern. It's considered a rock classic, not modern, of course. It's good. It's great rock. And it's definitely one of my favorites. I'd still say it's probably number 4, number 3. This always switches with Sgt. Pepper's. Right now, I'd probably say Sgt. Pepper's. But Abbey Road is really a good album. And for me, I don't think that there's ever. Revolver is still more my personal favorite, but I think this is definitely the most popular album cover. It's simplistic, and it's it's kind of weird that when they said Paul is dead, I never realized this. The other 2 Beatles members who were supposed to be hiding it, Ringo did too, but the other 2 Beatles members died before the real Paul passed. Oh no, Paul's still alive. Oh, and tomorrow is Happy Birthday, Paul. I'll make a video celebrating that. I'll talk about them, let it be video. But yeah, it's just perfect that we're talking about this one day before Paul's birthday. Because this album has some good Paul songs on it. John Lennon wrote some amazing songs, so you got come together here. Because I Want You. Yeah, I Want You, She's So Heavy. That's a good one. Like, that song is heavy, dude. No pun intended. But, that song is just, for me, it's perfect. Remembering the Beatles. And tomorrow I'll be doing 2 videos called the Let It Be review and guys, the whole ranking of these albums. Yesterday was kind of mediocre. I really wasn't really that pleased with my last video. It was more of a thing that I was not really up for. Because it was Yellow Submarine. And, yeah, I was contemplating not doing this video today, but I knew I should. So I did it for you all. Hopefully you are happy. And if you didn't know, this is my 43rd video, I think, yeah. And thank you all for the amount of support you've been giving me. No, I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm nowhere near the best YouTuber. And I'm not ever going to state that, but I'm just going to say I'm glad you guys stick around. So I can provide the best music-related content ever. Hopefully. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But, I mean... But I don't got much to say else. I think it's just an amazing album, and I love it, and I just, have a good day, everyone. Stay healthy, and, take care.